Hey there, this is Chuck with MTGJourneyRoadDeckBuilder.com. This is game 1 of match 1 of our draft here, and this is not going to be a keepable hand. We have no blue source at all, so we are going to mulligan. And now we have a blue source. We have 3 lands here. This is going to be better. So we're going to go ahead and keep this. We would not like to mulligan the 5 cards, and we'll go ahead and play our Temple of Mystery, as that'll be our turn 1 play here. Swamp, I am definitely okay with keeping on top of the library. As more land never hurt anyone, so. And we will go ahead and chuck out our island and pass turn back. So now we can counter target spell unless he pays 1 here, which we don't have to worry about this turn. Have a Grizzly Transformation in hand. And do we wait around to bestow this, or do we just cast it out now? I think we will go ahead and just cast it out now. And pass turn back to him. And even though we can't rebuff something this turn, let's see what he casts for turn 3, or if he's even got anything for turn 3. He does not, so that's perfectly fine. We have a Breaching Hippocamp we can flash in next turn if we need to block, or we can just counter whatever he does here. So I think we're going to get in here for 2 and just pass back to him. So he's got an Archetype of Courage. We are definitely going to rebuff that. And we have another land here. So we're 1 off from being able to bestow Cavern Lampad here. And we have a Breaching Hippocamp we can flash here, but Enchanted Creature has Intimidate might be nice, and that gives us a card draw here. So I think we go ahead and just Intimidate this guy here. Give him Intimidate, and we'll draw a card. So that's perfect. We don't mind that at all. The more land, the merrier at this point, because we do have some big creatures we can draw into here. But we got rid of his ability to give his creatures first strike, which seems pretty relevant. See what comes down here. Prognostic Sphinx seems pretty good. Has flying, and our Intimidate does pretty much nothing now. So we can give our guy 4/5 here. If we bestow. And it's +2/+2 and Intimidate, but does it have Intimidate from blue and black, or just blue? And that guy has flying. So I feel like our play here is to just go ahead and bestow this Lampad this turn. That does put us up to a 4/5, so we're out of range of. And I think we'll just go ahead and swing here just to find out if he can block it. And he can. So that's fine. It only does 4 to him, so we'll need to get something else out here. I think we have enough land to cast just about anything we come into here. We'll take 3 here, that's fine. He'll scry 3, so he'll rearrange his next 3 cards, which is fine. And we'll get in there for 4 next turn, unless he has a pretty big play here. Arbiter of the Ideals, huh? Reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact, creature, or land card, you may put it on the battlefield with a manifestation counter. That permanent is an enchantment in addition to its other types. Interesting. So I do have this Marsh Mist Titan that I can cast for 4 or -2. It's going to be 5. So 1, 2, 3, and 5. And we'll go ahead and throw out our Triton Shore Thief here. Even though they can't really do anything this turn. And it would just be trading blows with that guy at this point, so hopefully he swings in with both of these guys, which he probably won't because he's got enough to block here. He will swing in with both this turn, which is fine, gives him another scry 3 here. But I'm taking 7 this turn, so I'm down to 10. I can only draw into some more of my big creatures here besides these Marsh Mist Titans. It'd be really nice to draw into something pretty sweet here. One of my Krakens or something of that nature. What do we got here? Sphinx's Disciple becomes untapped. Draw a card. All flying so far, so seems pretty good. Another swamp is not going to do it. But this turn we can definitely swing in here for some damage. Might as well swing with everything here. Sure, he'll block my Trident Shore Thief, which is fine. He'll go down to an 8. But does he have me next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? He's got 9 on me here. So it's going to be pretty close if he swings with everything here. I don't think he can, because I think on the backswing I just kill him. Oh, there it is. That will be game. So we will go on to game 2 here. It's kind of disappointing, but let's see what we can do here. So we got a counter target artifact or enchantment, counter target creature or aura spell here. We definitely bring both of those in. And does Ventic Giant have reach or no? Just has hexproof. So we'll get rid of Triton Shore Thief here and probably latest Astronomer. Seems pretty weak at this point. And just go with that, I guess. And hope that we hit stuff better this turn. So, wow. No, we'll go ahead and keep this. Why not? Probably pretty awful, but we'll see. So now we have to win 2 to win this. Got the first game pretty easy there. Seemed like he hit everything in a row that he needed. Still a lot of flying. More land is definitely not what I wanted to see there. We have to remember this is only with 16 lands and I'm drawing all these lands. My goodness. So he's got the Archetype of Courage. We're going to go ahead and just nullify that. And we have a Marsh Mist Titan, which doesn't really do us any good. So we'll just keep playing defensively here. And at this point, do I just go ahead and cast out the Mogus's Marauder? I don't think so. I think I'll wait. Prescient Chimera, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, scry 1. It's a 3/4 flyer. I think we'll just go ahead and get rid of that too. Scry 1. Fellhide Minotaur is fine. Put that on top. Next turn we have our Marsh Mist Titan, so I think this turn we just chuck out the old Fellhide Minotaur. He's got Divination here, so he's going to draw a couple cards. See what he can come up with. So we got a counter target artifact or enchantment here, which may come in handy. I think for now we'll just go ahead and actually we're going to undo here. We'll leave the annul up here. And we'll go ahead and tap these down because this is only going to cost us that many to cast. And he will dissolve that, so that sucks. But we'll get in there for 2. We pulled the dissolve out of his hand, that's pretty nice. Seems like he's got a lot of reactive stuff at this point. So we'll see if this gets countered. So we'll go ahead and say both of them. We'll go ahead and swing in for 4. And he's got a last breath. So we'll get in there for 2. Wow. More land. What do we have here now? 8, 9 lands? We only have 6 more lands left in this whole freaking deck. Ugh, sometimes this game. Observe an all seed. That's fine. Oh, that'll be nice, as long as it doesn't get countered here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Does he want to lose his only creature? So I have 5 islands available here, so we'll see if he'll trade. He will, that's fine. We have him on a pretty fast clock here, unless he can lock that guy down. Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and throw Ordeal of Toss on him. We can get in there for 7. Unless he's got a sacrifice attacking or blocking creature type deal. He probably does. Ugh. Had the Grit Tide. Prognostic Sphinx. Seems good. And we'll chuck out our Kraken again. And see what he's got here. He's just gonna swing in the air for 3. He'll scry 3 here. See what he does. Bottom of the library for 1, bottom of the library for 2, and all 3 of them on the bottom. So he didn't like anything he was drawing into. Can't block. So just keep rolling here. So that 5/6 can block me here. But sure, we'll trade with him if he wants to trade here. We'll go down to an 8. And now I have 10 lands here, so I have 6 more lands left in this deck that I can draw into, so anything but a land at this point would be fantastic. Okay. So what does he have in his hand that he's an enchantment? Observe it all seed. So I guess we just counter this. So he'll swing with both here. He'll scry 3 here. Hit me for 8, which puts me at a 14. Or 13, I believe, actually. It'd be nice to draw into a Mogus's Marauder here. That would be bad, but I already did, so I don't have anything I can cast with haste except for my Servant of Timerit. And it's got Regenerate, so yeah, we'll go ahead and throw him out. Why not? We'll go ahead and swing in first for 6. And we can hang in here for another turn. Because I can regenerate this guy all day long. Unless he's got the last breath. Wow, that stinks. He's at 6-7 now, so now he can definitely kill me and block. So he's just going to swing with both again, which is kind of odd. But this guy gives him lifelink. Ugh. Ugh. That stinks. That gets him back up to an 8. So he has a lost life for me. So he goes ahead and scoops there. I'm not really sure why, but that's fine with me. And Scourge Mark. I really feel like it's fine the way it is. So I think we just submit again and hope that we get lucky here. We have 1 land. Ugh. We had to mulligan. I can't. Well, I guess. Guess we're gonna get stuck on 1 land here. It's either all or none. Does me no good. But now I'll draw in all the creatures I haven't been drawing into for the last 2 games because I need land. Of course. And he's just gonna start chucking stuff out left and right here. And I've got no lands, so I gotta start ditching stuff. Ugh. This is gonna be an easy game for him. Well, I finally get the island. So we'll scry 2 here. I'll put that on top. And put that on bottom. And there we are. Wow. Well, we don't got a whole lot going on this time, so unfortunately when you don't draw a land for 6 turns and you have 2 starting hands with nothing but creatures, sure. He's got this in 2 turns anyways, and there's not anything I can do about it, so... And that's not gonna do it, so... Looks like he's gonna get this one pretty easy. And let's see... what we would have drawn here. No land, no land, no land, no land. So that's disappointing, but that's how it goes sometimes. Kind of stinks. Disappointing. Maybe I should have mulliganed to 4. Or 5, I mean. Oh well. Anyways, on to game 2. This has been Chuck with MTG The Journey and RogueDeckBuilder.com. And thanks for watching.